I'm right here, fam. I'm waiting for this man, bro. I'll show it, bro. Oh shit. This shit is on stream. This shit crazy, bro. Just chill, just chill. This ain't Madden, bro. You feel me? There's no trades. There's really nothing to get. There's no draft picks. You feel me? It's not Madden, bro. I could be. I ain't even. You feel me? I just wanted to see if it would work if I like moved something right. But like I don't. Even if I play solo dynasty, I don't touch that. I play on my own, bro. Like all my niggas. You might be a senior with 92 speed. Am I gonna go and make you a 99? No. I'm realistic, bro. I get a weird, like, I get a sick feeling, bro, if I do too much in the game like that. I traded a franchise quarterback for a franchise quarterback, so that the Dolphins would, the Bears wouldn't. I could. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. The Bears wouldn't do that shit, bro. I watched I watched like the last few minutes of the playoff game yesterday, bro. OKC in the Spurs, bro. The nigga Victor's like that, bro. That shot was crazy to tie it up. Yeah. Yeah, we went away. I was in playing fitness. Everybody kind of stopped what they were doing. Damn. Yeah, he hit that. Then Shy went down and dunked it. And then the other guy dunked it for the Spurs, I think. And then Wemby came down and dunked it again. It was like 5-point lead at that point. I was like, damn, OKC blew it at home. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Russell Westbrook will appreciate that.
42 Spider. Spire. Hot. Set. Belly stunner. Arrow.
I'm gonna watch more of Game 2 for sure. Like when Game 2 comes out, I'm gonna tune in. I forgot how exciting NBA playoffs.
Here we go. Flare. Flare. Terrier. Terrier. Here we go. Easy. Go.
About tanking? I thought you couldn't tank because of the
29
lottery.
Philly. 2-9 Philly.
mean, you get more probability. And I didn't even know they could tank it yet. I thought the lottery prevented from tanking to where like.
Jackrabbit. Pilot.
Oh, got a good little wide receiver right here.
Tuna. Tuna. Lasso. Lasso. Timber. Go. Gaucho. Ready. Ready. Pound 55 weak. Dino. Cobra. Hawk. Hornet. Hort. Acorn.
Let's go.
Moose.
Right.
Hunt. Green 25. Ready, go. Igloo. Igloo.
PA rollout. PA rollout. PA rollout. Let's try to enter across.
Come on, set.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Logger. Let's go. Tuna. Acorn. Timber. Get set. Get set. Gorilla. Gorilla. Easy. Stand. Down. Dino. Dino. Ready. Pilot. Pilot. Ready, ready. Slab. Ready, ready. Set. High. 42 spider. Arrow. Arrow. Set. Hut. Go. Go.
Haha.
Spider. Set.
We got some playmakers.
Squirrel. Jackrabbit. Ready.
Nah, for real shit, bro. No. Listen, go look at my roster. Go look at my roster. I ain't touch shit, bro.
Cricket.
Alright. Let's go, bro. You did all that lollygagging, now you trying to rush me. Don't do that. It's streaming, bro. I didn't send that to y'all. have Crodies. I'm gonna lock in real quick. Stream up there. Stream up there.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
For all the moments.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open.
Breaks into the clear.
Bro, that lack of recruiting is
At the 20.
bro.
Crosses the 10.
You niggas
He
is
takes it
dead-ass
all the way to the
niggas
end
is
zone.
slow.
Touchdown, Ducks.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Y'all cheated, man. It ain't no way. Marv just hopscotching schools, bro. I got no.
Keeping it on the ground here.
structure with this shit, bro.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
People are not building, but just going to schools. That's good.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Work.
The short hands. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Sorry, guys.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Look, you gotta be fast.
Short of the 30. That's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Across the 40. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
Good job, tackle.
Good
job, tackle. Good
job,
job, tackle.
Nice
throw that comeback, baby boy. Let's go. You know I just hit him with the comeback. Let's go. Yeah, back him up. Back him up.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Jones.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel
treat it like it's
between
mad
the
at over
quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes the handoff.
Go, go, go.
And you maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
I will put freshman. You should search.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the
air. Go, Trevor. Go, Trevor.
Finds his target there. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's
Good block.
His security blanket for the
go!
And especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Yo, watching this
shit,
bro.
Down, but the game sets up the offense first.
This is the best drive
for the 10.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realized what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? QB keeper all the way.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Beautiful touchdown. I love that. That's how we play. Defense, get out here.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Last time he ran the ball.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24.
Yeah, no! I was supposed to fucking use your pick. I read that shit like a book. You see that shit? I was right the fuck there.
Down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Grab behind the line, it's Carr. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big game there.
Bro.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second level defenders freeze for a split second. That helps open those passing windows.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes that off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
The completion sets up a second down play.
He's trying to run clock. Scary ass.
Handoff from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final
Let's
play
go.
of this opening quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
We need something from our defense. Come on. Anything.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Watson. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Great connection there for 6 points.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Trying to, bro. Y'all let this man get 18, bro.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go.
Good fucking call.
What a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I tried to come out on
If I'm
first
this
down to
defense,
throw that bitch.
you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. The back's got it. Look out, room to run here. Tackled, but first down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Yeah.
Incompletion makes it second down. And there's the handoff. Powers through.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows them to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
See that? Try 2 niggas over here.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
We make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First and 10 now for the offense. Park behind the line. It's Carr.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. offense looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him.
Wow.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's a deep shot to the right.
Good fucking throw. Catch, baby. And the DM was in this.
He makes the tackle, but
Let's
not
go.
before he gets all the way to the 40.
Come on, guys. The clock
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again.
Upfield, upfield.
It's Jones. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 13. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6.
Good fucking catch!
Makes the catch.
Let's go! And I get ball at half.
Great job here by the play
I
caller,
do this
going
shit.
to that 5 wide receiver
Look at
set.
this white boy.
You put
Let's go.
all of these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the
And here comes the RPO, fam. Stop doing it.
Play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Back to pass. It's Valdez. The pass rush closing.
Woo!
Intercepted. Not much on the return.
Let's go!
The takeaway. Snuffs.
Stop cheesing! Stop fucking cheesing!
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the
Fuck!
passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete.
Let's
to the
go.
right side.
Touchdown, nigga. Tie game. Let's go.
No answer for this offense.
Let's
Good
go.
pick.
What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Harris. Designated the 41. It's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry. Trying to find some room. It's Carr.
Tackle.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with
The
some
RPO
changes.
to the outside, right?
This guy's already over 50
I should
yards.
move to the
If he
safety
keeps
game.
running the way he
That's
is.
it. That's
not
it.
only is he
This
having
is
a
it.
great
This is
day,
it.
but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Leans back and chucks it deep.
Fuck!
And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. See the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum.
You feel me?
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense not pressing this time. Bringing pressure. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Breaks free. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Deficit. He's got room to run. Solid run, though, with a bat at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
So second down after the incompletion. Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's a shotgun run call. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Gets rid of it on the move. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the move now. Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense.
Something bad just happened. Yeah. I tried.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14.
I got my point.
Here's the snap.
Come on, tackle. Come on.
Moves out of the pocket. Deep
Please!
downfield and in.
Ah!
A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll hand it off.
Good job.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense.
Hey, this is it.
Calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
Fuck, it wasn't it. It wasn't it.
Going through the air.
Oh, sending niggas over there.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Yeah, leave it be. You're right. He might go to it though this time.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here.
That was it.
The sure hands. It's Lawson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does.
I'm not gonna be able to find
pick
it.
up the 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He breaks free. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And now the running back's got it again.
Good tackle, D-tackle.
You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up
tackle
for just a few.
Fuck.
Down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage.
Dang, bro.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Second and goal for the offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, Ohio State, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking for a late deep shot. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37.
You're a host.
He's
Shut
back
up.
to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
Bitch.
Taking a deep shot
Catch
here
it.
late in the game. Oh, and it's almost picked
Shut
off.
up.
A chance
Pussy.
for their first
Shut up.
interception
Shut up.
today.
Shut up.
Going to set up third down.
Shut
They
the
come
fuck
to the
up.
line.
You didn't even
Go for
fucking
the first
do
down, but
Dynasty,
need
bitch.
this
You
crucial
picked the fucking
conversion
school.
right now.
You suck, bro. Shut up.
Pressure
Stop
is
talking
coming.
shit, bro. You fucking picked the fucking school, bro. You didn't even do the Dynasty, bro. You suck. You didn't
first down
do
himself.
shit.
Man,
Bro.
nothing is more
Y'all guys-
aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this
Niggas ass,
right here.
bro. Straight
You've
RPOs,
got
they
him.
even throw
You got a
downfield,
chance
bro.
to make a play
Fucking
on him,
scary ass.
take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defense...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Receiver makes the grab. Buckeyes are in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Has it back to the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right.
By this defense, pressure situation. This offense is trying to get back into this game. Ball falls incomplete in the end zone. The defense does their job, and I think they've secured victory here.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Valdez. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. This one falls incomplete as time expires.
I do more offense. You trash. You didn't even participate in the dynasty, my nigga. You didn't even participate, bro. Like, that shit weak. That shit weak, fam. That shit weak, bro. That shit weak, bro. That shit weak. That shit weak, bro. Niggas ain't recruit or nothing, bro. You just picked the team, bro. That shit weak. You're garbage. You're garbage, nigga. You're garbage. You're garbage. You picked the team. You picked the team. You're garbage. You're garbage for that, bro. That's weak sauce, bro. Weak sauce, bro. Weak sauce, bro. That's so weak, bro.